Hi, everybody. It's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? Good to see you guys. Tonight is Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. We have started a whole new year and a new season, and there's so much great stuff happening. Leo, hit that promo.
Fish in a small pond, got my days free and my nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be.
So you saw that promo, so you know who our guest is tonight. Tonight is very special. Um, our guest tonight is my friend, also my boss at Brandy's Piano Bar, James Luzar. Now, if you have ever met Jim, you know that he is funny. He's no holds barred. He's very, very intelligent. He's an entertainer. And he also, a lot of you may not know, he's a director. And so he's directing a show that's coming up in the next few weeks at Don't Tell Mama. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Brandy's and a lot of other things. So if you have questions for Jim, you are welcome to put them up there. They have to be appropriate, though. Okay? We're not going to entertain any dirty comments, but we will entertain others. So tonight we have Danielle Alexandria Alchemy. She has joined us. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Danielle is a wonderful friend of ours. Danielle, I owe you a phone call. I have a couple things to book with you. But Danielle is a medium, a spiritual medium, a psychic, past life regressionist, spirit animal reader. She talks to the other side, and it's no joke. She is really like the best of the best. So if you want a session with Danielle, you want to go to daniellealexandriaalchemy.com. I have given lots of sessions for gifts as well. I think they make amazing gifts. I feel like what better than peace of mind to give someone you love? And that's exactly how it's gone. Speaking of peace of mind, when I see this person's name, I always feel better. Lori Towers, a lovely place to make the world go away a bit. Oh my God in heaven, yes. And we're not going to talk about the world tonight because you know what? This is what I was telling somebody this week. And John Pietero, her beautiful husband, who I adore, they have joined us. There's people that are getting paid really big bucks to take care of things and to be in charge. I don't have to lose sleep. My blood pressure went up like crazy, and I thought, you know what? I am not in charge, and I'm just in charge of what I'm in charge of. So I'm really taking it seriously. Of course, I always vote. Of course, I'm proactive. Of course, I am aware. But there's beyond that, there's other things that I cannot control, and none of us can control. So all we can do is work on what we can control, and keep. I believe in the good in mankind, and I believe in my country, and I believe that we have hit a huge bump, and we will come back.
I know how to raise your spirits.
How? Tell me. Oh, there we go.
Oh, hubba.
You are adorable. He's our friend, Miles Whitaker, who works at Stonewall. He is Mr. January 2026. Now, I don't know if everybody knows, but we have calendars, nothing but the apron calendars. I still have some if anybody wants one. They're $15 and they're worth every penny. So we have, how many hotties do we have? Because one has 13 hotties for this one. And this is really what a year it is. So if you want a calendar, please let me know. I always bring them to work. You can swing by Brandy's Fridays or Saturdays, have a drink, and I have my calendars, or I'm at the duplex on Wednesdays. And Stonewall on Mondays sometimes, not every Monday. Or just let me know and I'll drop them off to you or mail them out to you, whatever you like. So let me know.
I told Miles that's going to be my next poster on my ceiling.
Oh, well, Leo.
Just to tease him a bit.
You're really enjoying this year's calendar. There's a lot of hotties. We have a lot of hotties. Anyway, and all of our friends that are in this calendar are in entertainment. So it's really, really fun. Let me see. So John and Lori are friends. They are DJs, they're musicians, they're radio personalities, they are music historians. And Leo, do you want to tell everybody about Lori and John and what they do?
Let me remove. I just got a text from our wonderful camps. So I do have that
Oh,
information when you're ready for it.
oh, beautiful. Okay.
Yep. That
Yeah, we'll
the
do that
live
maybe.
stuff that
Excellent.
happens on the air, right?
Yes, I love
Immediately
that.
on the air.
Is it going? So
On
let's
Wednesdays, you can join me and listening to WFMU.org, where John Pietero, the hunky historian, and Laurie Towers, the wonderful publicist, journalist,
plays the
jewelrist.
bass, makes
You know what?
jewelry.
I'm gonna give her my title.
She's a
Accidental
Scorpio.
everything.
She's a Scorpio. That's why she can do it all.
Yeah. Let me
Look at these.
reveal. I got mine right here.
She does it all, and now she's those dog tags too. I have my
Mm-hmm.
dog tags here that she gave me a while back. They're really cool, but now she's making new ones as well. So go to Lori. What is the website for Lori's?
LoriTowers.net, and it's right there scrolling below. LoriTowers.net, Axe the Oligarchy, for all of these wonderful pieces that are stainless steel. There's some leather in there if you want.
Who doesn't love some leather?
Who doesn't love some
Who doesn't
leather?
love some leather? But anyway, so Lori's got great stuff going on. John is amazing. He's a drummer and a poet, and
he's a great poet. We should say that. He's a really great poet. He's got he's got a great voice for it as well.
I know. I saw them live one time outside at St. Mark's Place. It was really great in the summertime.
Oh.
So we have a couple of things to promo before we bring our special guests in. And lots of times, you know, things happen so fast, right? So many shows, like I'll look around and I'll see that. And I'd like to give our friends, you know, shout outs, because one of the things about this business is so many talented people, but the promotion part of it is the hardest, you know, and sometimes it's getting people to know about your shows. So which one do you have first, Leo?
I have, let's do our friend. Let's do tuna sandwiches.
What?
Who's tuna sandwich? Who loves your tuna sandwiches at your musicians' parties?
Oh, right. Lori Lawrence, dear Lori Lawrence. So Lori Lawrence was our friend. She sadly passed away a few years ago, and she was someone that, if you knew Lori, the first thing you thought of was, oh, where is she volunteering now? She was just volunteered for everything. She was constantly raising money for kids and doing great things in the world. She was a very, very, very good soul. And so what we do every year is I put together a benefit concert for her, in her honor, I should say. And we raise money and we donate money to Big Brother, Big Sister Association. And they give out scholarships in her name. So this year, our show is Thursday, January 29th at 7 p.m. at the Stonewall Inn. And it's a bunch of really fun people and good people, and there'll be some comedy. I know, Leo, you were there one year. Another year you weren't there, but we did your song as a closer.
Mm-hmm.
We did
All About Love.
Yeah. So this year it's I'm emceeing it, and it's Michael Isaacs, John Bronston, Bill Goffey, Kim Lee Hicks, Susie Kemp. Who else is in there? Oh, Susan Gregory.
Sagittarian Fire. Jay Rivera, right. Anthony Fett, Frank Zahn.
Yes, because people don't know that Frank Zahn also sings. And this year, he's a little shy, but when he gets up there, he does disco.
What?
That's what he does, and he does R&B, like 90s R&B. I'm like,
our Eminem's Frank Zahn?
Yes.
What?
Little quiet Frank Zahn that sits at the end of the bar and roots for his husband on Saturday nights. Yes, he will be in it as well. I asked him. So it's going to be a wonderful, Melissa Driscoll's in it too. It's just a bunch of fun goofballs, and we're going to have a great time. And most of the people that do show up are Lori's old friends from work, and they have remained very faithful to her causes. So
You have
please,
a donation there, it looks like, for your
well,
giveaway.
yeah. So here's the thing. If you can make it, wonderful. If you can't, that's great too. Maybe if you want to donate something, like we're going to have a big raffle too. And we take like a halftime little break, and then we give away the raffle stuff. So if you can't make it, but you want to donate something, like whatever it is, whatever you do. Some people last year donated like a massage or a service, or they had whatever, gift certificates, whatever you want. Just let me know. I'll pick them up, and you'll be part of our group. So that I wanted to talk about that. Yes, dear Laura
Yeah.
Lawrence, and the ticket link, I'm going to put it on my wall as well. There's a link that goes with it that you can just click on. It goes straight to it. Otherwise, you can buy tickets at the door. Okay.
Will they be able to get it off of the Stonewall website as well? Will that be on
I'm
there?
not sure, but I'm not sure about that. That's an excellent question. I'll find out.
Because
I will
if we
find
do,
out.
it's the stonewallinn.nyc.com in case you guys are looking.
Okay, great. And Sudi Ricaritas says, I'll donate a copy of my book, Rainbow Relatives, to the raffle. Sudi, that is wonderful. I would love that. Thank you. And John Pietero says, hey, of course, I'd be happy to donate books too. Thank you, gentlemen. Exactly. I always donate tons of stuff from What's the Story with Maria, whatever. Last year, Bill Goffey donated a bunch of like beautiful Waterford crystal that he had.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, listen, Danielle donated a service. It was really wonderful. And people get very excited. And Susie walks around half naked and sells raffle tickets. It's hysterical. She's crazy, but in the best way. All right. Speaking of Susie, do we have Lexi's?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So Susie is directing a show. And this young lady, her name is Lexi Rock, 25th birthday party show. She works at Ellen's Stardust Diner, which we know our friend Scotty Barbarino is the manager that we love, Scotty. And she's making her debut upstairs at the Stonewall Inn next Monday, the 19th of January at 7 p.m.
She's got Sarah Glassman and Susan Campanero working with her. What?
Yeah. And she's a sweetheart. And she sings she's not just a singer, though. She's like a musical comedy girl. It's like she's of a different like she's a throwback, even though she's a young girl, but she's of that school of funny girls. So Lexi Rock, if you're looking for something to do next Monday night, she's upstairs at the Stonewall, and you can get tickets there. Who walks around half naked selling
Matt
raffles?
Bomer. Oh, Rick.
Oh boy, Rick. Calm down. Calm the hell down. All right. So we're just coming up with things that picks that we have this week. And then we have one more. Yes. Our beautiful friend who we adore, Karen Mack, it posted.
Thank you, Mac.
Yeah, we love Karen. She's in a show that Jerry Geddes is directing, and it is called Six Strings. I think it's called Six Strings and
a bunch of voices.
Yeah. Yeah, and the voices are Andre Montgomery, who actually used to work at Brandy's. I don't know if you know that. Andre Montgomery, Dana Aber, Matt DePasquale, Brian Childers, and of course Karen Mack. And it's one guitarist, and his name is Romero Marziani. And it sounds phenomenal. And if you've never been to Pangea is very intimate, sweet, beautiful little room. And they have food there too. I always get the arancini when I go. So enjoy that. That is this Sunday. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not this Sunday. A week from this Sunday, January 18th at Pangea. So those are the things you can put in your book. Now, all that
forgot
said,
to say Dana Aber. Let's give Dana Aber a little.
Thank you. I thought I did. Okay, Dana Aber as well. Thank you, honey. See, that's why you are who you are.
We're a team.
In my life, yes, we are a team. So the thing about this city, hi, Gavin Baugh. He's speaking of the city. He'll be back in the city soon. The thing about this city, which I remember when I used to visit here in the 80s, and then when I finally moved here in 1990, is there is never a shortage of amazing talent. And there is never a shortage of amazing things to do. It's just knowing where they are. And you know, some things, whatever, some things are what they are, and then some things are exceptional. So we like to bring the exceptional to you. And oh, Karen, there's Karen Mack. We love you. We were just talking about your show, honey. And yes, calendars. Karen, did you get a calendar? I don't know if you did. But anyway, I still have calendars. Yes, sweetheart. I can get it out to you. I can drop them off. I can whatever. They're 15 and they're amazing. You can't believe who's in this calendar and how cute they are. I mean, yeah, Dan Pardo. I'm just going to say Dan Pardo's Mr. February. That's all I'm going to say. And we have some real hotties. But anyway, I actually will not be in the city soon. Plans have changed. That's all right, honey. You're still a wonderful person and you're still talented. So we are glad to be connected with you, honey bunny. All right, Karen Mack, thanks. 15 is a bargain. I know. For semi-nudes? I mean, what the hell? Karen, thank you. Karen gets me. Karen gets me.
She is our Cookie Mac.
She really is. All right. So I think we have talked enough about the wonderful things that happen in the city, because our next guest is not only one of my favorite people, not only does he provide a place for great talent every day of the year, every week of the calendar at Brandy's Piano Bar, but there it is, and there's our wonderful Lauren Mawson. But he also is a director. Well, he's a singer as well, if you know Jim, and he's an amazing singer as well. But he also is a director. And sometimes I forget these things, because he's busy running an establishment. But I was looking online, as is my way. I was perusing, and I saw this advertisement for my ex-husband's funeral, and I was intrigued. And it's a musical comedy by Lisa Ellen, directed by our friend Jim Luzar, musically directed by Ricky Ritzel. So I want to know all about it, as well as a million other things. Jim is the keeper of history. So are we ready to zoom in our amazing friend, James Luzar?
Hello.
Hello, my love. There you are.
Hello,
hi,
darling.
honey.
How are you?
I know you're super, super busy because I know your schedule, and now you've added this show to it. So thank you for taking the time to
My
join
pleasure.
us.
My pleasure.
Now, Jim, so what's the story? Let's say we don't know anything about this at all. What
Can I say one thing first?
You could
Can I
say
say
a
one
million
thing?
things.
Karen Mack's show. I think it is this Sunday. I think.
Oh,
Will you
okay.
check that? Just so
I
people
will
know.
check that. I will check that. Karen, type that in. What I had written down was the 18th, but maybe you're right.
That
Maybe
is Sunday, isn't it?
Oh, wow. Yes, you are. You're right. It's
Yeah, I
this
just want people
Sunday.
to know that.
You're right. The 18th is this Sunday.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. You are
Good,
right.
good. Okay.
So yeah, I usually try to, you're right. And I usually try to promote things that are coming up pretty soon. Otherwise people forget about them. So, okay. Thank you for reminding us. Yes, this Sunday, if you're
Yes.
down that area, at Pangea, 7 p.m. That's a nice time. Get there a little early so you can get something to eat. It's always nice.
They have good food there too. They have really good food.
They have great food. Yeah, I've eaten there a
Yep.
few times. So you're at Don't Tell Mamas directing a show. It's called My Ex-Husband's Funeral. I don't know anything about it, but you do.
Lisa Alex, I met her when I was managing a bar on 79th Street called Broadway Baby. And she did a show there, mid 80s, so that long ago. And she wrote this show. There's 10 people in it in the small room of Don't Tell Mama.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, right. 10 people on that small stage and a bunch of crazies. And it's a crazy show. And it's touching and it's funny and it's farce. It's really good and quick and fast.
Wow.
And,
So how long is the show? Like an hour 15?
An hour 15. Yeah, that's safe.
Yeah.
I just never stops. And I mean, you've got Aaron Morishita, you've got Ricky Ritzel, you got Goldie DeVere, you got Mary Ellen Ryan. Yeah, you've got Warren Shine, who is terrific. You got Allison Nussbaum, you got
Yep.
Lisa Alex, and her daughter Lucia. You've got her friend Bobby, and you've got Sydney Meyer
Oh my God. Sydney Meyer is the cherry
playing
on the Sunday.
playing the grandmother.
No, really?
Sydney
That's
Meyer is
the
playing
mother.
Baby Marie.
That is just, see, I'm laughing already.
Yeah.
No.
Sydney
How
Meyer's
can
playing
you not
Baby
laugh
Marie.
at that? Oh my God. So that's a pretty big cast.
For that room, 10 people
Oh
on
my
that
God.
stage. One more
So,
person, we would have had people on people's shoulders.
and then where does Ricky Ritzel play from? The stage as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
Ricky Ritzel plays the spirit of the dead ex-husband. So yeah,
That's
so
hysterical.
you're talking farce. You're talking crazy.
I
But
love it.
there's some touching parts to this too.
I'm sure.
And
So it's an hour 15 because I really want to make it, but I work at Brandy's on Saturdays, but I think I can do it. I think I can make it.
It's done
And
by
just-
15. I forgot the wonderful Edie Cohen too. She's in it. She's also in it. She was a wonderful teacher, and she's Colette Black's ex-partner. The late great Colette
right.
Black. Colette's partner.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
she's in
That's
it
where
as well, and she's wonderful. So
So these are your old pals from way
Yeah.
back when. This is your family.
Right. Yeah.
So you telling me you started in the 80s working at Don't Tell Mamas.
I started at Brandy's in 1979.
Wow.
Yeah. I was a bellhop at a hotel called the Halloran House at 49th Street in Lexington. All right.
Wow.
I was a bellhop. I came to the city for the weekend and just stayed. I literally came from Friday to Monday, and Monday came, and my friends are going, "Why are you going back?" I'm going, "I don't know." So I stayed.
And from where? California?
Ohio.
Oh.
Yeah. Because when you're from Ohio, you need a reason to get out.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
So I came for the weekend, stayed 48 years ago, and I would hang out at the Five Oaks. A friend of mine introduced me to the Five Oaks, the late
I
great
love the
Five
Five
Oaks,
Oaks. Yeah.
well, the Five Oaks was like the Studio 54 of piano bars. I mean, it was the best. And I started hanging out at Brandy's because I met some people at the old duplex on Grove Street. So I started hanging out at Brandy's, and Rob and Irv, who owned the places then, they owned duplex, Brandy's, and then they went into Don't Tell Mama. And Rob said, "I'm looking for a bartender on Sunday afternoons at Brandy's. Do you know anybody who'd be interested?" I'm going, "Well, not really, but you know." And he goes, "In other words, you want to 10 bar at Brandy's on Sunday afternoons?" I'm going, "Yeah, that's cool." I said, "I've never done it." So he said, "I'm going to put you on, and the bartender's going to train you. It's no big deal." I said, "Okay." So the person supposed to be training me is Ruby Rims.
Oh my God.
Right. So
What year was that, Jim?
79.
79.
I came in, Rob gave me a key. I came in. Ruby didn't make it for whatever happened the evening before, which happened to a lot of us. But when Rob said, "You're on. You're on. You're doing it. You're there. You're tending bar right now." So that evening, there was supposed to be a party for something. And Rob said, "We're having a big party tonight. You've got to ice beer." I'm going, "What does that mean?" He said, "Just put ice on beer." So I took all these buckets of ice and poured them in the beer cooler.
Oh no. Because you didn't know what that meant.
I didn't get employee of the month then.
Oh,
I thought I was going to get it, but Rob just kind of like, "Oh my God, you idiot!" Yeah. So the rest is history.
and then that's it. You worked at
Trial by
Brandy's.
fire.
I know. Well,
And
sometimes that's how it happens. We get thrown into things.
Some of us are really lucky because we're accepted as family at these wonderful places. You know, Mama's, Duplex, Oaks, Marie's. We're accepted as family, and good for us. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there you have it.
And good for the people that give us a chance. Because
Totally.
you don't know who you're giving a chance to.
Right.
You know?
So then Rob and Irv sold everything, and I think they hung on to Mama's as long as they could.
Yeah.
Rob wasn't. Rob was sick, and
Yeah.
Irv hung on to Mama's, but he sold the duplex and Brandy's in '85, and that's when
Okay.
Joe Connell came in and bought it
Right.
until
And
20. Huh?
and Joe Connell was not in the entertainment business, was he? Tell everybody, because I think this is a fascinating story.
Joe was a cop
He was a
and
cop.
wanted to buy a beer. Well, buy a bar, and I was working Monday nights with the late great John Lenahan. If you knew him, he was brilliant. And Colette,
Mhm.
we had Monday nights at Brandy's. I think Colette took over for Lena Katrakis, who did it originally. And
Yeah.
this guy would come into my bar and hang out in the corner seat with the front window there every Monday. Every Monday he would hang out. And finally, it kind of hit me. I said, "You're buying this place, ain't you? Ain't you?" He's a cop. So
Wow.
yeah, and then he bought it, and you worked for. He was a
Oh, I
wonderful.
loved Joe. I loved
He
Joe.
loved
He could take it. You know what I loved about Joe? I loved razzling him. Like I would pick on him as a customer when he would come to the duplex. The two of you would come.
Well, he
And
busted.
then
I thought to say balls enough.
no, you could say that, of course,
He
but
busted your
he
balls enough.
totally. But he
Yes, I
could
was
take
there.
it. I loved
Yeah,
it, but he could take it.
absolutely.
And
Yeah,
for every shot he gave you, he was, I mean, like a little zing here and there. He loved you. He was a good person.
yeah.
He was a great tipper. He understood that what we had to do to make our living, and he got it. He got the bar business and the language of the bar.
He was a gentleman and a gentleman.
Yes,
He
he
really
was.
was. He was a
And so
lovely
you worked for him for
yeah,
many years as
for
his
many.
manager.
Yeah, not at the beginning. When I came back in about '89, I was manager until '95 when I went to California for 6 years, and then
Oh,
came
okay.
back and I became manager again in 2001.
That's why I thought you were from California, because I know you went
Uh-uh,
out there. Okay, Ohio.
no,
All right.
so yeah,
And then Joe passed away right before COVID, right?
2018. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. He was incapacitated for a while, and yeah, he was sick. He was sick. So
But I still love that picture you have of him up above the bar.
right,
That
flipping the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so him, and he's just there every night. It's
he
fantastic.
is. Of course, he is. It meant the world to him, and the family dynamic at Brandy's is such an incredible thing.
I
Which
agree.
we'll talk about that a little later because I do want to talk about the member of the family that's leaving the coop, so to speak, Bobby.
Right, Bobby
Yeah,
Belfry. How many years does he work there? 30
at
years?
least 30. And it hurts when a member of the family leaves. Good for him and move on and go, but that's gonna be a big void at Brandy's. Bobby's
Yeah.
been such a part of it for such a long time.
Yep, absolutely.
And
So
we'll miss him when-
I work with Bobby and Lauren on Saturday nights.
yeah, right.
And yeah, I know we're like two little old ladies behind that bar. We laugh, and all we do is with these little Italian things we talk about. And Bobby's been there a long time. He also is an artist, an illustrator. He does a lot of
Marvelous.
different things.
Marvelous.
Amazing.
If
One of my
I'm not
favorite.
mistaken, if
What?
I'm not mistaken, didn't he just get his first illustrated book out?
Yes,
Yeah, isn't that
and
cool?
it's being published. He just illustrated a children's book, and it's
I think that's
beautiful.
marvelous.
Yeah. And so actually one of my favorite pieces of art that I own, Bobby Belfry drew me a picture of Brandy's during COVID. It was my 60th birthday, and he has the outside and everything, how you guys had that outside.
Isn't
And
that
so
cool?
yeah, he's an amazing artist, but he just lives very far away, and it's a long drive for
That's
him.
it.
And he's a dad. He's got a teenage
Yeah.
daughter,
Yeah,
and that he
he's
takes
very
care of.
involved in. He's also very involved in the Nyack community. So
Yes.
he doesn't have much time for himself anymore.
No, I know.
Yeah,
So
good.
we love
But
Bobby.
it leaves a big void, doesn't it, Maria?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. I had a conversation with him yesterday about it.
the family
And
dynamic up there is pretty cool.
I know, and that's the thing about Brandy's. Everybody gets along.
Yeah,
So his last night is the 24th, which is not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So if you want to come say bye to Bobby Belfry, come and see us next Saturday. I don't think he's going to be there this Saturday. It's Justin this
no, he's
Saturday.
not.
Yeah, but next
But
Saturday, come by and say bye to Bobby.
yep,
So it's true. That's what, of all the places I've ever worked, that's why I love Brandy's. It really is a family.
I think
Like
so.
our Christmas parties are amazing. We want to be around each other. We're not forced to be around each other. We want to be around each other. And
You know
it's
what's
just a really
important?
nice feeling. What,
You know
honey?
what's important to me there is to trust the staff. Am I still to trust the
Yeah.
staff?
Yep.
Let the staff throw the party. That's what I say,
Well,
and don't breathe
you
down
know
their neck.
what? Let me tell
What?
you something. When I
What?
talk about you to
Oh,
people,
I didn't do it.
it's a good thing. I go,
Oh,
you know what I love about the owner? I said, this is the day I really knew I loved him. I came to work and he was walking out and I was going in and I said, where are you going? He said, you don't need me. You know how to throw a party. And
that's
I
it.
thought,
It's
wow, that guy trusts us. And it's
big time.
exactly that.
I do, and it's
Yeah.
like, how dare I put restrictions when you're supposed to be throwing a party? I said,
Yeah.
if it gets too bad, if the drink gets out of hand or something, I'll talk to you. But the only person I've ever had to talk to is myself. So
Well, you're the big cheese, so you can, break some rules, but
don't think,
I've never seen you out of line.
nah. Oh boy,
Um,
baby.
Chris Chris O'Torre says hello from sunny Florida. I have always loved Brandy's. In the 2000s, he used to come. In the 80s, I'm sorry. In the 80s, he used to go to Brandy's. Wow,
I was
Chris.
I
Yeah.
was there. Yeah.
So, and I just want to check if anybody else has been commenting, if I missed anything. Karen, by the way, we promoted your show in the top of the hour, just so you know. But I'm glad that Jim corrected me and it was not that it's this Sunday.
Hi,
Okay,
Karen.
so
Yeah.
now you have three with the show you're directing, my ex-husband's funeral. You have three Saturdays, consecutive Saturdays, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's get these dates. The 17th, which is
24 and 31.
so the 17th is this Saturday.
Yeah.
24th and 31st at 7 p.m. It's a $20 cover and a $20 drink food minimum.
It's so
Also,
fun.
it's so funny. Well, just the way you were talking about Sidney Meyer and Ricky
Yeah.
Ritzel.
Yeah.
And I know Allison is she is really animated. She's a comic actress. So how can you go wrong? And
It's so it's so freestyle that Allison is in the show and also
the
technical.
lighting person. Wow.
We find a way.
See, it's going to
Yeah.
be, I know. It's going to be great. So, go to the Mama website, the Don't Tell Mama website, make your reservations. Also, a reminder, Mama's does not take credit cards.
That's right.
So it's cash. And that's very important to remember because a lot of people use credit cards these days. And it's just something to remember. Now, Chris O'Torre says Bobby Pico and Lena were singing then when he went to Brandy's. Yep. Wow, Bobby Pico, man, do you know that I know if I hear a recording, I know it's him.
Oh yeah.
I always know it's him. And
If I'm
I
not
heard
if I'm
Go
not
ahead.
mistaken, I think Pico came onto the scene at the Five Oaks. If I'm not mistaken,
you might be right. I
think
always
so.
thought
He
it
used
was
to play-
88s, but I think you're right.
No, way before that. He used to play breaks at Five Oaks for Marie
Wow.
Blake. Yeah.
Wow, I bet
Yeah.
you got some stories, Jim. You've seen some stuff. You have seen some history in this city. And that's
Yeah.
what Leo was talking about earlier before the show started, that you and Scott Barberino, so many people, like, you're the keepers of all these memories. And
We have to be because we lost so many teachers during the AIDS crisis. We lost such an incredible group of people. And lucky me that I got to know them. Bruce Hopkins, Richard Burke, and that's just off the top of my head. But we lost so many wonderful mentors and teachers in this industry. Nancy Lamott. Um,
Oh my God. My
yeah, I
favorite
mean, you
singer.
know, um,
Yeah.
so the dinosaurs like us that are still around, me, who are
Yeah.
still around, we do have the stories, and we did know these people, and boy, are we lucky. Boy, oh boy, are
Yeah.
we lucky, because
Uh,
it got wiped out, man. We got wiped out during that awful time.
yeah. And then, other things. And COVID came. I mean, a lot of people moved out of the city. A lot of our friends moved out of the city.
Mhm.
So that
Plus,
was a whole other shakeup.
another shakeup, I think, with this community, with the piano bar community, and with the cabaret community, also, is that it's got so expensive. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, you are a person that used to go out in the evening. Am I correct?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you could take yourself $40 and have a really good time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're
Now,
right.
what it costs now? 250, 250 bucks.
Absolutely. You
It,
can't
it's
leave the house. Yeah. You can't leave the
it's
house
put a
for any of
big
that.
damper on how much people party in the bar business, for sure. Because COVID, especially, people learned how to stay home and have a good time.
Right.
So
And also, you know what I think has affected the bars as well
what?
is the pot industry, the
Um,
legalization of marijuana, because a lot of these young kids, they choose that over going out because they're more, we're outgoing. Our generation is we talk a lot. We communicate with each other. We're always telling stories. They're very introverted. They're on their phones a lot, right?
yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
I
easier
never
for
thought
them
of
to,
that.
yeah, it's
They're screen
easier for
people.
them. They're screen people, and they get a little pot or gummies or whatever the heck they do, and they'd rather be home watching Netflix. They're not like our generation was. We
When,
still can't
when
stop talking.
when I was a when I was a bartender at night, I worked Thursday nights with Heidi Mullenauer and Jared Diefenbach. We had Thursday
Mm,
nights at Brandy's, and those guys were done. Jerry and Heidi were done at 2, and I would every week I'd go somewhere different in the neighborhood for dinner. Now I got to know all the bartenders, waiters around the area, around the Upper East Side. So when they got off and Heidi and Jerry were done with their shift at 2, my bar would be packed by these guys getting
right.
off their. They'd get off their shift and then come out. That's very restrictive nowadays. They can't do that
Yeah,
because of
but I
city
got to
codes.
tell you one thing that I love many things about Brandy's, but one of the things that I love about it is that is still happening. We still get this influx of people from all over. And also, we have a lot of new people that have moved into the neighborhood, and they are young people, but they're really enjoying the scene. They come in, they're like blown away by the music. They're getting the whole thing like, oh, okay, I tip, I get a song, I do this. I love to introduce people to each other. They make friends. And Brandy's is the exception to the rule with the young people. I don't know if it's because of where it is located and there's professionals there. They might have a little more money, maybe. These young, like some of them are lawyers, some of them are stockbrokers, as opposed to, I don't know though. It's hard to tell, like,
It's
but
it's more of that dive atmosphere, I think, too, right? It's not more of that.
yes, absolutely, like that. Yeah, it is a dive atmosphere. And it's like a pub.
It is,
It's like
and
it's a pub.
I do everything I can to keep it that way.
Well,
Absolutely, it's so important. It's so important. But the thing, I can only speak for my bar, not for the other bars in the city. But the talent at Brandy's astounds me. It really does. It absolutely astounds me how talented you people are. It
well,
does.
I agree. I love everybody that works there, and I
It
think
does.
there's. And oh,
And
Scott Ryan just checked in, and he says,
I love him.
Jimmy.
Hi,
Oh, he said that.
Scotty.
Jimmy, did I give you a calendar yet for this year?
Yep, I have it. I have it. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
Scotty is Mr. May. So
Oh, okay.
Scott and his dog Sparky are Mr. May. So Scott says he got mad at me for throwing water on the ceiling during flash dance.
I'm still not over it.
He's still not over it. Oh my God, Scott, I forgot about the water. He used to do that flash dance thing. Oh my God, that's hysterical.
That's funny.
And and um uh and I just remember Scotty being there, great friends with Bobby. I think Shanna was working there for a little while. Joe loved Scott as well. So that was really a lot of fun times.
Can I say one more thing, Maria? Oh, yeah, I
You
guess
can
I
say a million things, honey.
I
We
know.
got another 15 minutes. I'm going to do the food section in a little while, but please say whatever you want.
Do you think that it might be, we're talking about the astounding talent up at Brandy's. Do you think it might be also because it is so loose that you're allowed to do whatever you want, so to speak? You know what I mean?
I don't think that. I think what it is for me, I can speak for myself, is it's a respect factor. You respect people as entertainers and you let them. I wouldn't say that you're loose about it because we know what we're doing. What you do is you hire very good people and you trust them and you don't let the train run away. See, that's the thing. You trust them, but it's not, because sometimes trains can get run off the track. And that doesn't happen at Brandy's. People will have a drink or two here, they'll have fun, but they stay on track. It can go either way. But what I find about Brandy's is that people are very, very talented and they're connected. Like, you're not just invested in, I'm going to do a song now. This is me. This is my time.
True.
You're connected to your coworkers. And so you're pulling for each other. And that's what I think it is. That's what makes the party every night. You're pulling for each other.
That's interesting. That's good.
Yeah. And there's like a rotation, and that's what it is. It's like, people can tip you not, but there's a respect factor at Brandy's that I love, love, love. There's me and Lauren doing our thing. But we just have fun. And then the customers, because also the way you have the room, the way the piano is at the piano's against the wall. And then the way the room is, the piano is the focal point.
Oh, yeah.
It's not background music. It's not a second thought.
Well, that's
it's
interesting.
Yeah. That's what I think. I think it's a respect amongst the staff and the piano players and the way you have it set up. And the
Who's
fact
that on the
that you
piano?
haven't
I can't
changed
see.
much.
No, it hasn't
John
changed at all.
Bronson.
Except,
Yeah.
you know what? That wall that you're at there. Back in the old days, that was brick. It was all brick, and it was absolutely gorgeous. But a neighbor next door, complained that it was too noisy, and we had to cover it up with the panels. That's a whole brick wall. It's gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
beautiful. Back in the early 90s, we had to cover that all up and lower the ceiling 2 feet because the ceiling was originally tin ceiling.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, those it was a bar in the 20s. It was 2 stores. Did you know that? Tell me if I'm talking. It was 2 stores.
No, I love it. I was looking at what Scotty said. He said, I was there when it was brick.
Yeah.
So this must have been a change a few years ago, right then?
Early 90s, had to.
Okay.
That picture that Bobby painted for the 25th anniversary that's on the wall?
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, me too. That's a separate entrance. That the room used to be a sewing store, and the bar was just the one side. And they broke through that. They broke through that in the early 60s when it was a hippie bar. And that song "Sunny" was written there. You know that?
Yes, John talks about that all the time.
Yeah,
Sunny.
Yeah.
Thank you for the wow. That was written at Brandy's.
At Brandy's on that piano. Bobby Hebb was a piano player.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I mean, I just think of so many amazing people that have gone through there. Scott says 1,000% freedom to perform, explore, and create. That's what you do.
That's nice.
Yeah, but it is true. You don't police us, and
you're throwing the party. How can I make the rule?
And that's not to talk smack about any other place I work, because I love all the
places. I'm not either. I would never do that.
No, but the thing is, I always say it. I mean, everybody knows Brandy's is my favorite because it's my home. I've always felt very loved there, and I love everyone there. So, and I too am going to miss Bobby very much.
Big time.
Yes. Yeah. What were you going to say, Leo?
James, I think one of the reasons that you can trust them is because of how worthy your staff actually is. I mean, I've managed a lot of restaurants as well and a lot of places. And sometimes you're like, I don't know if I can lead that person. But with your staff, and I know most of them, you can do that. You can be in charge of the party because they're all trustworthy. they're all responsible, and they all have been through the ringer, so they know what to do when it happens. That's why you can go home and or do what you need to do. Because if
Yeah.
I know it, they're like Maria, then you got a bunch of gems.
I got incredible respect for the staff.
You really do. You know what else you do that I really thank you for doing it? You respect seasoned performers. You don't look at someone and say, well, they're getting up there in age, I need to replace them with younger people. And you actually respect the fact that someone has been around, knows the game, knows how to handle people. And so you don't look at us because look, me, Lauren, Bobby, we're all over 60 now. A lot of people don't want to hire or have staff over 60.
You're the building blocks. What am I supposed to get rid of the
But
building
you
blocks?
see, that's an attitude that not everybody has. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to take a quick break to do the food section of the show. It's called Go Ahead, Keep Eating. So at the count of 3, we're all going to do that together as a team. Ready? We've reached the part of our show called 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Keep eating.
Keep eating.
All right. So, I love to cook, and I love to cook for the show. So tonight, what did I make? I made, I had shrimp in the freezer. Thank you. So I marinated, before I left the house, because I teach now on Tuesdays, I marinated this in herb and sumac. It's another thing called garlic and smoke. So it's like kind of a barbecue-y garlic. But then I thought, I'm going to turn this into a Thai dish. So I marinated it also in marsala wine. When I came home, I cooked the shrimp in leek olive oil. And then I cooked scallions, red peppers, peas. And then I added some coconut cream, just a little bit of coconut cream, a little cornstarch. And then I finished it off with crushed red peppers and a little bit of honey. I know it sounds crazy, but it tastes delicious.
On rice?
On rice, yes, on jasmine rice. So I think that's a great name for a drag queen, by the way. Jasmine rice.
Yeah, jasmine rice.
Yeah, right. So, and then I said, let me stay with the Asian theme. So I happen to have from Trader Joe's a Thai salad in the refrigerator. It's like a mixed bag, and it's got shredded broccoli, shredded radicchio, shredded cabbage, and then it's got let me see, like dried mangoes and sesame seeds and peanuts and a little bit of a mango dressing. So that's what I'm having with that. And then because I love Turkish bakery in Jersey, delicious baklava. So that is what we're having. I'm eating it. That's just the way it goes. I teach now on Tuesdays, then I come home, I cook, and then we do our show. But
I had to say, Maria, your setup was so beautiful tonight with the 2 candles and everything. I wanted to say at the beginning of the show, very homes and garden.
Well, I usually have the 3. It's 3 candles. I usually do that. That's my thing.
I got one going too.
Yeah, maybe it's an old school thing, but 3. I always feel like 3 is the magic number. But thank you for noticing, Leo. My aesthetics.
I got one too.
I love that. Okay, so thank you, Leo. I appreciate that. Yeah. So and then Leo bought me that beautiful little board there that says, "Go ahead, keep eating." What's the story with Maria? That is fabulous. I always have that going. So now let's remind everybody, Jim not only owns Brandy's Piano Bar, my favorite place in the world, but he also is directing a show at Don't Tell Mamas. And tell them again the name of the show and who the musical director is as well.
My ex-husband's funeral.
Okay. I'm
January 17, 24, and 31.
At 7:00. So even if you have things to do later, you can still make it. It's around an hour and 15.
Got to be 7 o'clock. 9 o'clock is bedtime, Maria.
Yeah, I know, honey. For you it is, but for me is when I start. Guess who was at Brandy's 2 weeks ago? I think I forgot to tell you.
Who?
And she loved it. Jen Psaki.
Oh yeah, she comes in a lot.
Oh, my God.
MS Now?
MSM. Yes. Yes, you do have to.
Oh,
I had
Jen
never
Psaki,
met her.
I love her because you know who
Oh
loves the
my
place
God.
is Stephanie Rule loves Brandy's. She
I've
comes there a
met.
lot.
Oh my God.
And Ali
I've
Velshi had his 50th birthday party at Brandy's.
what?
Yeah, you didn't
Oh
know
my, these are all my heroes.
Right, and
Mhm.
Jen Psaki, she was the
She
press secretary
for
for
Joe
Biden,
Biden.
correct? Yeah. Oh,
And then
she's
she
awesome.
left and
Gosh,
she went
I
to
love her.
MSNBC, which is MS now. And I told her when I met, she was lovely. Her mother's best friend, who was in her 80s, said to her, she was in from like Washington or something. She said, "I want to go to Brandy's Piano Bar. She had been there years ago. That's where I want to celebrate my birthday." So they came in, big table, and they had a wonderful time. And nobody bothered her. It was great. Nope. And then afterwards, when she was leaving, she was outside. A few of us went out and just said, "How you doing?" But she said, this is what she said, and I thought it was so wonderful. She said, "I can't tell you how important this place is because
Thank you. It
we
is.
deal with so much stress." She said, "And my
Mhm.
staff," she said, "My staff is so stressed out." And they had such a wonderful time. She goes, "I'm going to bring my staff here because they could use this." She goes, "What you guys do is really important." And I thought, you forget about the fact that entertainment is important. Bars are important. Established places where you create, as you would say, a party is
Right.
important.
When during COVID, remember all those noise complaints we had from the
Oh my
whoever building
God.
on? Yeah, we had like some crazy woman was just calling about everything, and it sometimes wasn't even us; it was the bar down the street. Anyway,
Right.
we had some problems with the liquor company because of all the noise complaints, and
Oh
we
my
uh,
God.
we had to go on with the community board to find out if they were going to continue to support our place. So we
Right.
get on the Zoom call, and there's, I'd say there are about 30 people on the Zoom call. And there's me in the bottom corner. And it said, okay, our next order of business is to find out whatever, with 235 East Cafe Inc. And they're going, okay. And the woman said, better known as Brandy's Piano Bar. And every single person on the thing went, let it go. It's done, finished. And that was it. I swear to God, every single one of them said, it's fine. Right?
Wow.
Let it go. Yeah,
That's so
it's an
great.
institution in the hood,
It
man.
is an institution,
Yeah, since
but
79, they did something real right.
yeah, but right now what's happened, which is this wonderful thing, is that there's so many young people that have moved into the neighborhood that didn't know about Brandy's and they just discovered it. I don't know if it's because TikTok, a lot of people like make TikToks now or they've been writing about it. A lot of these younger people like discovered
Mhm.
it. And we have this influx of just really appreciative,
Good.
great new people. So the story continues.
We've
And
been a word of mouth bar since 1979, man. Off the
yep.
beaten path, but it's worked. So there.
Yep, best kept secret. I love it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
and last year in May, you won a Mac award for Brandy's. Tell everybody about that
That's
because you
right.
made a beautiful
Bra-
speech.
Brandy, thank you. Brandy's won the Board of Directors award for I don't want to say best bar in the city. I don't think it's that. I think it was just a award from the Board of Governors, and Brandy's was the first bar to receive that, and it was
Mm,
really an honor, really
it
an
was
honor.
amazing. I
Because
taped your speech. I have it on. I have it. I taped it. It was beautiful.
thank you very much. It meant
From
a
the
lot.
wings. Yeah,
It
it was
really did mean a
great.
lot, and making that speech was, I don't remember it all because I was so nervous, but I had a whole bunch of people around me on that stage, all the people that were
Mm,
there, that were the history of that place, and you felt the energy. I keep saying that. You felt the energy in that room of all the ghosts that were there.
that's what
So
it
there.
is.
It was
That's
brilliant.
what
It
it
was
is.
a brilliant moment.
Yeah. And
So, but
Yeah,
somebody
it was
it's
has to
really
keep. Go ahead, Lee. I'm sorry.
it's an institution. Like the bar has been the tavern, the place that we all go to since how long?
Hmm.
How long has history been there that we've all? But this place, Brandy's, is special amongst other places where other people go because they have their community there.
it
Yeah.
takes a
When
lot
I
of work
sat,
to run. It takes a lot of
yeah,
work to run
oh,
a dive bar, man. It really
Yes,
and
does.
it does.
patience too.
You did
But
that.
they come back for each other. They come back for the staff. They come back sometimes not with anybody else. Maria, when I used to, sit sometimes in that corner just by you, and I would go in by myself just because of the camaraderie or the energy, And that's what it is. And you have a great institution, a claim on that institution, and the music's great.
It's a
Yeah,
good
and
buzz in the place.
it's a great place. And you know what? One of my favorite things to do as a bartender is introduce people to each other, because a lot of people do come in by themselves, which I mean, I love that, because you can go to Brandy's by yourself and listen to great music and meet. But like as a bartender, I always, because I think, oh, I wish I could talk to all these people, but I got to make a million drinks. So I say, hey, hey, Jim, this is so and so. You guys know each other, or you know what you have in common, because I know all their stories. Like, oh, he was born in Dallas too. Did you know that? You guys, what? Or he went to UFC, whatever it is. Like, I introduced them to each other. Now people have something in common. Now this guy loves Billy Joel too. Oh my God, you have 2 Billy Joel guys now. Now they know each other, and that is the beauty of it, because then it grows. The party grows. Now you can always go out by yourself and never worry about it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really nice. Even the doorman has like a huge following. It's the cutest thing. You know, like people are like, oh, I love the doorman over there. That's the way it should be.
That's interesting.
You know?
Where it is a place where you can go out and hang by yourself without any problems, you know?
Totally.
Really,
yeah. Good point, Leo.
Place. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So we have reached the end of our show. I can't believe it. This hour flew by.
It sure did.
Yeah. And Eugenia Mesa Dominguez, you know, my girlfriend who loves you, says hi, pretties. Isn't she great? I'm gonna fill you in. She's working on an amazing project, which I'm not talking about yet, but soon we'll be able to talk about it. And I'll tell you privately. I'm very, very, very proud of her. She's doing amazing things, and soon we'll have to have her come on and talk about it. But something very big is in the works that was this great idea she had, and it's happening. So anyway, Brandy's Piano Bar, 235 East 84th, between 2nd and 3rd Avenue. Now the music starts earlier. You guys start at 8, right? On the weeknights.
8, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 8. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 9:30.
Okay. So, and, goes to really late. It's a great place to be. You're going to meet the best people. The drinks are amazing. And the staff is very, very sweet and talented, and they're good people. Oh, there's Vinny. Vinny comes in all the time, Dr. Vinny, and he comes in by himself. He'll, or sometimes he'll come in with a friend, or Judy will meet him there, and Stephen will meet, like everybody meets up there. It's really nice. It's the best. He said the best. Well, you're the best too, Vinny, and we love you. So thank you, everybody. Just remember that if you want to see the wonderful play that Jim Luzar directed, it is called My Ex-Husband's
Funeral.
And it's at
Sidney Myers plays the grandma. That should be the thing.
Sidney
Myers plays the grandma.
Oh,
Sidney
that's
Myers,
all
Baby
you
Marie.
need to know. Baby Marie.
Yes.
What the hell?
Ex-Ziegfeld girl.
No.
Oh, wow.
This cannot be missed. All right. Please come back and see us every Tuesday night from 9 to 10. If you missed the show, don't worry. We're on YouTube. You can catch it in reruns on YouTube. This is episode number 433. Wow, Leo. I don't know where I'd be without Leo Rodriguez. He is the man behind the curtain. He runs everything. And Leo, I can't thank you enough for being who you are. You're the best.
Hey, Maria, was that Scott?
Scott Ryan.
Scott?
Yeah, he's
From
Mr. May from the calendar. Yeah, Mr. May. So I know. He lives in Florida now. My cousin Rena Berge has joined us.
Ooh.
I'm sorry I missed it. My Aunt Silvana arrived for a visit. Don't worry, Rena. You can go back and watch it live on YouTube. I share it at all kinds of pages. I'll put it on the Mac page, the Cabaret Corner page, all kinds of musical pages. But come and see us at Brandy's. Even if you're not in the neighborhood, make a point to come to the neighborhood. 235 East 84th, between 2nd and 3rd. And just remember, the world is on fire, but you know what? We love each other. We take care of each other. You want to forget about all that stuff? Come and listen to some music and have a few drinks. Yeah. We love and appreciate you. Come back every Tuesday. Everybody say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.